Sai Weng losing his horse. 塞翁失马。Long, long ago, during the Warring States period, there was a village near the border of the North City. The village was also not far from the South City. 很久很久以前，战国时期，北城边境附近有一个村子，距离南城也不远。There was an old man in the village. Everyone called him Sai Weng. He had a lot of horses. One day, he found the horse missing. 村里有一位老人，大家都叫他塞翁。他有很多马。有一天，他发现有一匹马不见了。When his neighbors heard about it, they came to comfort him. Don't worry, don't worry. Please take care of your health. 邻居们听说后都来安慰他说：“别担心，不用担心，请照顾好自己的健康。” Sai Weng answered with a smile. I'm not worried at all. It may be a good thing to lose a horse. 塞翁笑着说：“我倒不担心，丢了一匹马，也许是一件好事啊。” After a few days, Sai Weng's lost horse suddenly came back. The horse also brought back a horse from the South City. 几天后，塞翁丢失的马突然回来了，这匹马还从南城带回了一匹马。When the neighbors saw it, they all envied him. You are so lucky to have one more horse. 邻居们看见都羡慕不已，说：“你真幸运，又多了一匹马。” Sai Weng looked at the horse, twitched his mouth, and said, 哎呀 ，It may be a trouble. 塞翁看了看那匹马，撇了撇嘴说：“哎呀，这可能会有麻烦了。” Sai Weng's son liked the new horse from the South City very much. He insisted on riding it. However, after he just rode a horse, he fell at the ground unexpectedly and broke one of his legs. 塞翁的儿子很喜欢南城新来的马，非要骑，可刚骑上去，不料摔了一跤，摔断了一条腿。When Sai-Weng's neighbor knew it, they came again to comfort him. Don't worry, don't worry, take care of your health. 塞翁的邻居们知道后，又来安慰他：“别担心啊，别担心，保重身体。” Sai Weng then said with a smile again, I'm not worried at all. It may be a good thing for my son to break his leg. 塞翁又笑着说道：“我倒不担心，我儿子摔断腿啊，也许还是好事呢。” The fight between the South City and the North City lasted for a long time. In the end, the North City was defeated. None of the neighbors' sons came down, and they all became glorious martyrs. 南城与北城的战斗持续了很长时间，最终北城失败了。邻居们的儿子无一生还，都成了光荣的烈士。Now, only Sai Weng had a son in the whole village. The neighbors envied him and said, Sai Weng, you are so lucky. Sai Weng twitched his mouth and said, Oh, it may be a trouble. 现在全村就只有塞翁有个儿子还活着，邻居们都羡慕不已，说：“塞翁啊，你有好福气呀！”塞翁撇了撇嘴说：“哎呀，这可能会有麻烦呢。” The idiom 塞翁失马，塞翁 losing his horse, originates from a Chinese folk tale about an old man living on the frontier. When he loses his horse, his neighbors pity him, but the horse later returns with another, more valuable horse. This leads to a series of events that result in greater fortune for the old man. This idiom illustrates a profound philosophical concept. Even apparent misfortunes can, under certain circumstances, bring unexpected benefits. It teaches that good and bad events are not fixed. They can transform into one another based on changing conditions. It emphasizes the fluid, interconnected nature of life, where what seems negative in the moment may ultimately lead to something positive. The core of this idiom reflects a key principle in Daoist philosophy: the mutual transformations of opposites. Life's dualities, good and bad, gain and loss, can shift depending on the context, urging people to remain optimistic and recognize that setbacks may open the door to fortune opportunities. By understanding this, students will gain insights into how to approach life's uncertainties with patience, resilience, and a broader perspective. By the end of this lecture, students will grasp the deeper meaning of this idiom and its connection to Chinese Daoist thought, learning how to apply its wisdom to navigate both the challenges and the blessings in life. Usage guidelines. Sai Weng rode his horse, meaning the idiom conveys the idea that what initially seems like a misfortune can turn into a blessing, and vice versa. It emphasizes the interconnection of good and bad, showing that life's outcomes are often unpredictable. The idiom encourages a mindset of optimistic patience, and openness to change. Part of speech. This idiom is a noun phrase, often used to describe situations where an apparent setback leads to unforeseen benefits. It can be used metaphorically to highlight the reversible nature of life's events. Common collections. Sai Weng rode his horse. How can one know it's not a blessing? 塞翁失马，焉知非福. These four expressions is used to describe a situation where bad luck may eventually lead to good fortune. Bring the 塞翁 riding his horse mindset into life. 把塞翁失马的心态带入生活 refers to adopting a resilient, optimistic attitude in the face of adversity. Usage contexts. Personal life. To express that a setback or failure might lead to unexpected positive outcomes. For example, I didn't get the job I wanted, but it turned out that this was a blessing in disguise. Business or career. When a project or investment seems to fail but ultimately leads to a better opportunities, for instance, our initial loss was tough, but it turned out to be a Sai Weng riding his horse situation, as it opened doors for a bigger partnership. Philosophical reflections. To discuss the unpredictable nature of life's events and encourage a balanced philosophical view. For example, life is full of surprises. After all, 塞翁失马，焉知非福. Misuse to avoid. Avoid using this idiom in a way that trivializes real hardship or misfortunes. It should not be used to dismiss someone's struggles, but rather to encourage a broader perspective on challenges. Be cautious of using this idiom too frequently, as it can become overly generalized and lose its impact if overused in situations that don't genuinely reflect the transformation of bad into good. culture, and extinction. This idiom connects to Daoist philosophy, where opposites can transform under the right conditions. It serves as a reminder to look beyond the immediate circumstances and remain open to the potential for change and growth in life. By following these guidelines, learners can use the idiom 塞翁失马 to thoughtfully reflect on life's uncertainties and embrace the possibility that misfortune may eventually lead to unforeseen opportunities. Okay, lesson is over.